This year is an ash tree. For the past 12,000 years, ash trees have peacefully existed in the North American landscape. They're a very important part of American culture, specifically to Wabanaki people, who have a creation story linked to the black ash tree, much like this one here. They're also a very important part to North American forested ecosystems, as they provide food and shelter to many insects and they filter our air and water. Despite this, ash trees are at risk of extinction from a small little beetle called the emerald ash borer.
Already, hundreds of millions of ash trees have been killed by the emerald ash borer. Its larvae feed extensively underneath the bark, cutting off circulation. Very few North American ash trees possess resistance to this pest, with as many as 99% dying within 8 to 10 years of infestation. The emerald ash borer was likely introduced to Michigan during the 1990s in a shipment of infested wood products from Asia. Since then, it has spread rapidly across the continent, mainly through the transport of infested firewood and nursery stock.
Across North America, ash trees play a vital ecological role. These trees act as the backbones of the forest, providing habitat and food for many insect, bird, and plant species. The ash tree itself is host to 282 insect species, 44 of which feed on the ash tree alone. Without the ash tree, more than half of these species will be without food and will be at risk of extinction. But their value doesn't just stop at ecology. Ash trees have significant economic importance. Being a hardwood, ash is prized for its durability and flexibility, being seen in flooring, furniture, and baseball bats.
For the first 100 years of Major League Baseball, bats were primarily made of ash, featuring famous sluggers like Babe Ruth swinging big ash bats. However, after Canadian icon Joey Votto retired this year, not one player in the MLB uses an ash bat because ash lumber is no longer available due to the emerald ash borer. Many industries have made a living off the consistency of ash wood, yet the deepest connection to ash lies within its cultural value. For many indigenous communities, like the Wabanaki, black ash trees are sacred, their wood being the top pick in the art of basket weaving, which has been passed down through generations for centuries. This is a living tradition rooted in respect for the land and craftsmanship. To them, each basket tells a story of heritage, identity, and a bond with nature that cannot be replaced. While things seem bleak for our beloved ash trees, there are multiple options to slow the spread of emerald ash borer. Specific healthy ash trees can be injected with chemicals including emamectin benzoate, which is injected into the base of ash trees. These chemicals will travel up the tree's vascular system and will kill any insects that try to invade them, mainly targeting the emerald ash borer. Forest health specialist Bill Davidson with the New Hampshire Division of Forests and Lands treats ash trees at 30 sites each year throughout the forests of New Hampshire. While injecting trees throughout the forest is somewhat feasible, injections are very expensive, costing $150 to $200 per tree. While this method is the most effective to prevent further emerald ash borer spread to healthy trees, there are other effective options as well.
Scientists are working hard to protect ash trees by using a variety of strategies. They're treating healthy trees to prevent infestations, setting up trap trees like the ones in the photo to monitor and slow the spread, removing dead or dying trees, and even releasing natural predators of the emerald ash borer as a form of biological control. But the future of ash trees depends on us too. One of the most important things you can do is stop the spread. Don't move firewood. It might seem harmless, but moving firewood from one place to another can spread the emerald ash borer into new healthy forests. To protect the places you love, buy firewood where you burn it. Visit don'tmovefirewood.org to learn more. Another way you can help is by staying alert. If you spot D-shaped holes, bark splitting to reveal S-shaped tunnels, or thinning treetops, it could indicate the presence of EAB. Reporting it early could save an entire forest. Visit the USDA's EAB page to report signs or call the number on the screen.
The story of the emerald ash borer is more than just the loss of trees. It's a warning for the future. It only takes a single mistake, a wooden crate, a piece of firewood, to unleash irreversible change. With invasions like this, there is no going back. We will never see a day when the emerald ash borer is gone from this continent. Once the cat is out of the bag, you cannot put it back in. Now we're on defense. We must fight to protect the ash trees that remain. By monitoring the spread of citizen reports, buying firewood where we burn it, and donating to support research, we can help save the sacred tree. Let this serve as a lesson, not just about ash trees, but about the threats we don't see coming. Once an invasive species takes hold, prevention is no longer an option. By learning about this crisis, we can strengthen policies, educate communities, and stand guard against the next invader. In nature, once something is gone, it's gone for good. But with action and care, we can protect what remains and prevent future losses.